So Dear Nana will be airing on October the 16th at 7:20 p.m. However, though, maybe in a few years we'll be saying Dear Fred Papo, because the presidential candidate of the Ghana Football Association today launched his manifesto, and the key cornerstone was that he had 5 R's, he calls them, to revive, to revamp, and all that. He says that Ghana football should be globally recognized, respected, and competitive, and that is what he promises if he's given the nod.
The fact still remains that we've got a new set of rules and regulations to govern our football. Rules and regulations based upon our fallings of the past and then our aspirations for the future. Now, what remains to be done is who are the men and women who would champion this agenda to lead us on this turbulent path, but a path which, when well trodden, will lead us to some form of football paradise. Together with a number of men and women, I, Fred Papo, stand here humbly to offer myself as a candidate to Congress to consider and vote for. The premise for me saying that is just one. I have a vision. The vision is to have a Ghana Football Association which is globally recognized, respected, and competitive. So simple. Globally, I'm not limiting our vision to Ghana or to WAFU or to CAF or whatever it is. I'm talking about globally competitive football association. With its products being of the highest stock of marketability. What are the products? Our national teams, our domestic football, our players, even our administrators, our technical staff. It's quite gratifying to know that as we sit here now, we have a number of Ghanaian coaches coaching different clubs outside, including in Europe. This is something we should be proud of, and we must make that a regular feature of Ghana football. That's my common vision.
So he says he's going to recover, redeem, restore, revive, and repair. Yeah, I got that right. So those are the cornerstones of his presidential campaign, and he will be hitting the road to let delegates know what he's got to offer. The GFA elections, don't forget, are on the 25th of this month. Meanwhile, another presidential candidate, George Ankoma Mensah, says he's eager to change the face of the local game. He spoke to us.
It's transparency and anti-corruption, one, then building the structures, fiscal and administrative, and then hope, and then legacy. Yeah, these are the 3 areas.
Okay, Lawyer, finally, if any delegate is watching you at the moment, what message would you have for him? Why must he or she vote for you come October 25?
They should just look at it from a simple perspective. The same football they are doing is what the people in Spain, the people in Germany are doing. Probably we are even doing our best, better than even what some of them are doing. But they should just look at their circumstances and see whether they are being given the platform to exhibit their skills at the highest level, to exhibit their business acumen at the highest level. The answer is no. Now we are bringing that paradigm, and we hope that it will transform the lives of all stakeholders, including even those of us who are fans.
Speaking of players, some bad news today. Black Stars player Raphael Dramina has been ruled out indefinitely out of football due to a heart problem. Now, you might recall that this same player could not make a move from Switzerland to England, to Brighton, because the English club said that upon tests on him, they found out this same heart problem. He did not agree with the finding and later went on to play for Real Zaragoza. Here's a report by Moses Yeboah.
Striker Raphael Dramina will have to put his career on hold, at least temporarily, due to a medical problem. The Spanish club Real Zaragoza reveals the problem has been observed during a medical test. The development comes 2 years after the 24-year-old saw a move to English Premier League side Brighton and Hove Albion scuppered due to a failed medical on the basis of a heart condition. According to Marca, Dramana had not finished well in recent games and for that reason underwent several tests this week that have revealed a problem with his heart. Zaragoza in a statement revealed Dramana would undergo more tests and continued, and I quote, "Real Zaragoza trust there will be a quick and total recovery." Dramana, who joined Zaragoza on loan last summer from Levante, has 2 goals in 9 appearances this season.
Speedy recovery to the Black Star. In international boxing, 3-time world title winner Jeff Fenech was admitted to a Bangkok hospital 3 days ago when he began coughing up blood during the training session. Now, in a 5-hour operation during which Fenech sat up rather than lay down, surgeons replaced the heart valve and drained fluid from his lungs.
Australian boxing legend Jeff Fenech will undergo heart surgery in Thailand. The 3-time world title winner was admitted to a Bangkok hospital over the weekend, and Thai doctors subsequently discovered the 55-year-old was suffering from an infected heart valve.
Got some pretty bad news. Got an infected valve that's connected to my heart, which means over the next few days I'll try to get rid of the infection and then I'll have to have surgery.
Australian boxer Jack Brubaker, who's been training in Thailand with Fenech, said his mentor has been sick for quite some time.
He'd just been sick for a couple of weeks, even before we left for Thailand in Sydney. He was sick on the plane on the way over, and yeah, he was in the bed at the hotel for 3 days before we took him to hospital.
Fenech won world titles in the bantamweight, junior featherweight and featherweight divisions and retired in 1996 before making a brief comeback over a decade later. He also trained a number of notable prize fighters, including Mike Tyson.
Jeff Fenech, of course, is famous in Ghana for the trilogy with Azumah Nelson in the 90s, which was very, very key in the life of the boxing professor. That will be it for the sport. We also hope the best for Jeff Fenech, who is thought of fondly around these parts. I'm Gary Al Smith, and that's the sport for now.